everyone, this is Robin with the Pink Stamper. Today I'm going to show you how to make end caps using Plantin's Schoolbook. This is Cricut series number 12, I think, and I had a request to show this, so I'm going to show you. I figured it out. I think I messed around with the end caps when I first got this cartridge, but I haven't done it since. So what I have here are just 2 strips of paper. Oops. I'm going to turn my machine on. Okay, and load your paper. Now the great thing about the cartridges is they come with a wonderful handbook, and I just followed the instructions in the handbook, but it is also nice to get visual instruction. But there is, if my directions, if you can't really understand them in your handbook, there is the directions to all the different end caps. So I'm going to see if I can remember how to do this without looking. Okay, here we go. I am going to first hit end caps up here, and I'm going to write the word, and I want it in all caps, so I'll hit Shift Lock. I'm going to write Cricut, C-R-I, and then this is pronounced Cricut, not Cricut. Cricut like the bug. Okay, Cricut. And let's see here. Okay, I have already messed up, so I'm going to show you my trial and error. You hit your end cap. I don't want to hit Shift Lock. I want to hit my tag first. I want to do the tag end cap, and look over here, it'll say tag left. That means it's the left hand side of my tag for the end cap. Now I can hit Shift Lock and I can put Cricut. Whoops, I can't spell today. Cricut. And now I want to make sure, okay, take it off. Now hit Shift, and now hit your tag again, and it'll say tag right. That is your whole entire tag. So let's hit cut, and oops, make sure I have it at the right setting. I did 2 inches. My blade is set at 6, my speed is 5, and my pressure is 5. I'm using Stampin' Up! Cardstock here, and it's a little bit thicker than your average craft store cardstock. That's why I really like it. And so I always use my deepest blade pressure and the deepest blade depth and highest pressure and highest speed. Okay, so I think this is really fun to do, and I was going to show you another thing in just a minute. Now you want to learn how to do a shadow for your end cap, so I'm going to show that next. Going along with it. Okay, here we go. So I'll show you this here. So I have Cricut. Cricut in a tag. Is that the coolest thing or what? Okay, so now I want to shadow. I want to do a backing for that, a layer. So all you do, this is the easy part, and I think this is where people get a little bit confused and tricked. All you need to do is hit end cap shadow, and all you hit is repeat last. You don't want to hit anything else, any buttons, and I don't think I have long enough paper in there anyway, so mine's going to be a little short. Oops, but you get the point. That's all you have to do is hit repeat last, end cap shadow, and it will shadow it with the exact amount of length that you need. Okay. Yeah, mine was a little bit short. Okay. It's alright though. You get the point. And if it was the right length, so see, it has the tag, the hole in the right spot, and it's shadowed just like I would want it to be. So very easy. And I want to show you one more thing. Okay, I'm going to show you another tip on using the end cap button, and I just figured this out when I was videotaping this. I'm going to show you first with the paper saver button on. So this is important. I have my end cap button, and I'm going to do the heart, and I'm going to write L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E, and then I hit Shift and my heart button, and even though it says square, it's going to be the heart. So I'm doing this at 1.5 and cut. So this is what happens when you have the paper saver button on. just so you know. I just want you to have something to compare it to. My trial and error, so you don't have to have this trial and error when you do it. Okay, and I'm just going to stop right there and unload it. And I want to show you how this is not lined up at all. It didn't line up. And the reason I just figured this out. The reason it didn't line up is because I had the paper saver button on. And even though it worked with the tag, it's really weird. I had the paper saver button on when I was using the tag, and it worked just fine. But now with the heart, I'm going to hit repeat last. Now I have the paper saver button off. And this is going to work just fine. It's going to line up and it's going to be my love. It's cutting away. Okay, so you can do 12 or 13 total different end caps. It's really neat. Okay, so here, this one worked just perfectly. Let me take this off. Whoops. Okay, perfectly is overrated, but it worked out just fine. And so now I have love with 2 hearts right here. And what you could do if you wanted is you could make some hearts that are a little bit smaller and put them in here. And remember, when you're going to shadow it, you just hit the end cap shadow and you hit your repeat last with the color that you want in there. And that is my tip for today on using the end caps with Plantin Schoolbook.